This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F-250 Crew Cab Long Bed. It is a 6.0 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. It's an XLT, which is cloth, and it has the FX4 off-road suspension package, which is Rancho suspension, installed at the Ford factory. This truck has, let me look at my little cheat sheets here, has 143,500 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in San Antonio. It was sold on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video that we have for salvage thefts. It tells you why you have a truck that's clearly not damaged in any way, in any major way at least, that would give it a salvage title, other than basically it's attorneys. The insurance company, once they recover this, the cops give it back to them. They don't want to get sued by whoever owns it next. Giving it a salvage title implies no warranty. Basically, it tells you that everything's wrong, and that way Progressive or Geico or whoever owns this thing can't get sued when you run a stop sign and blame the brakes. That's how they do this. They don't know who's going to buy it next, and they don't want to know. They don't want to be part of it. Anyway, once it gets to Tucson, we give it a 2-hour inspection, driving, measurements, in the air, wheels off. This is what they look like. And then I got my little cheat sheets over here on the side. What we found out, first of all, we will have before and after pictures. In the before pictures, you'll see there's about 4 or 5 before pictures. There was a dent right here, not serious. And then there was dents like around the gas door area. It's such a nice truck. We could have maybe sold it the way it was. For several $1,000s less, but it was a nice truck, so we wanted it to look good. So we spent $1,000, and they did the repair from here back, and they did a really good job. I mean, it's very, very high quality work. Anyway, check out the pictures. The rear seat was stolen, so we had to buy a used cloth seat to match. Let's see. Ignition and the driver door lock cylinder were damaged when it was stolen. We replaced the front bumper. Front bumper has a dent, if you look really carefully, right here. And these aren't very expensive, so we just replaced that. And while we were there, this thing was all scuffed up, so we replaced the upper bumper too. Both of which didn't need it. This truck is kind of one of those where it was nice enough to actually spend some money on cosmetics, so we did. Let's see, what else? We got an ABS sensor. It got a new serpentine belt, and glow plug number 7 was kicking a check engine code, so we replaced glow plug number 7. And all 4 door locks weren't working for some reason, which is unusual. So it came out that we needed to buy all 4 door lock actuators. So you got to do new door lock actuators in all 4 doors. I guess it's sort of like light bulbs, they all go out at the same time. It's got a really nice high rubber set of BFG all-terrain TAs. No need for tires for quite some time. We do have a dent here, a dent here in the tailgate. The bed looks great. They all look like that without a bed liner. That'd be pretty cool. It has a nice high rubber spare. There's your light packages there. Again, I would say just look at the before pictures from about midway over the wheel to right about here. You'll be able to see the damage. We will have a feature in there where you can zoom in. And you can zoom in on those pictures and on the new pictures. My brother will be taking this truck out for about 50 to 70 HD pictures, and you can click on those pictures and zoom in on anything you want. Cosmetics should never be an issue, ever. Mechanics should never be an issue either, but we just want to make sure that you have all the tools and you know how to use them and you know they're there, so that there's your mileage, 143,455. Yes, they stole the radio. We don't do radios because inevitably we'll replace the radio and then someone will put their own radio in it and make the one that we put in there a waste of money. So we don't do it. Alright. There's the Ford stamp there. There's a new battery we put in there. There's your Ford stamp there. Catalytic converter stamps. Now this truck does not have a catalytic converter. People who are buying this diesel truck probably know why. Obviously they perform better. They get better gas mileage. Almost everyone takes them off. But we are telling you that it's not there in advance so that there are no surprises. If you want us to put one on before it leaves, I got the window locks on. If you want us to put one on before it leaves, let us know and add $385. Let's see. There we go. All right. Here's your passenger window. Let's see. Passenger rear window. Driver rear window. And driver window. Alright, let me go around the other side and open the door this time. Show you what's happening. There you go. That's using the switch in here. Like I said, this is a replacement seat. So there's a little bit of a stain here on the cup holder. Otherwise, it looks great. Window, door locks. Like I said, all the actuators are brand new. Seat's in good shape. This is how it came. It's got these little, I don't know if someone spilled glue or if someone tried to fill holes or something. We're going to have our it's Tuesday today. A couple days on Thursday, our mobile repair guy comes for interiors. We're going to try to have them clean it up, but they will show, but they will look a lot better than that. Not sure what the heck happened there. It's on the driver's seat, it's in the center. Somebody spilled something that was chemical to burn through or what. But like I said, it still will show some, but it'll look a lot better than that. Alright, there's your driver rear window. Door locks. We already tried the window switches from this side. There you go. Mirrors. Out. In. Up. Down. Other side. Out. In. Up. Down. Seat's in really good condition. It's a little, the padding under this is from about right here to here. Typical in Fords. It's a little bit beat down, but the fabric's in really good shape. It's not going to tear. Let's make sure there's nothing surprising underneath. It does have a tilt wheel. That works fine. Alright. Get on my seatbelt here. Alright. There's tow on and off. Off. On. There. Alright, let's see. Air conditioning. The cover on the cup holder is missing. See that. See if we can dig one up. Obviously it's functional, but the trim piece is missing. Alright, center console. Perfectly, everything's good there. Alright, let me put it in neutral, put it into 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. Drive. That's definitely 4 low. That'd be granny gear there. And reverse. Perfect. Now we're going to go to 2-wheel drive, or 4-wheel high, I'm sorry. Now we're in 4-wheel high. Drive. And reverse. Perfect. neutral, go back to two-wheel drive. Now we're in two-wheel drive. Now we're driving. All right. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, obviously you need plates and insurance. You cannot get them on a salvage title. So we have to take it to the police, get what's called a level 3 inspection, then we can get a restored salvage title, then you can get plates and insurance. We charge $200 to do that. It requires one of our guys getting up about 6 in the morning, getting this thing out of the yard, getting it down to motor vehicles at 8, and then staying with it till it's done. Depending on whether the cops have any cop business, emergency stuff going on or not, it could be out of there at 8:15, or you could be there till 6 in the afternoon. That's why we charge $200. 50 goes to state, 150 goes to us to cover those times when our guy is sitting on the curb waiting. They used to let us leave them there, and then we used to just charge we used to just charge $50 because we could just leave it there. They would call us when it was done. They don't let us do that anymore. So it's $200 to restore the title. That's got to be done if you are going to drive it home. And then there's a $250 dock fee, and there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. We have a lot of people fly down here from Alaska to drive home, and their state tax rate is 0. So when they come, they pay 2% tax, which is our city tax. They pay $250 dock fee, and they pay $200 to restore the title. Arizona, our state tax rate is 6.1%. So if you come here from, say, Phoenix, or if you're a Tucson person and you buy, you're going to pay 8.1% tax. That's our city tax of 2% plus the state of 6.1. And you're going to pay a $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title. Another example, if your state tax rate is 3%, you come here, you're going to pay 5% tax, your 3 plus R2, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you are required to pay is the agreed upon price, nothing else, but I strongly suggest you add $200, have us restore the title for you. If you decline to do that, that's fine. Just make sure you can get it done with the bill of sale that we give you, the truck itself, and an Arizona salvage title. Beautiful. Really quiet too. We don't have any vibrations. Our roads here are terrible. This is like being in Bolivia, this road here. Sunny Arizona, no snow, very little rain, high taxes, and we have roads that look like it must snow every day. So check it out. This hole right here. Bonk. So, anyway, it's a nice truck, really nice truck. Deposit. Once you get your deposit in, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelconnects.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. The last thing I'm going to say, I'll say this about Dennis's M3 right there, or any of these trucks out here, this Land Cruiser, that Armada, anything out here, it's out of warranty, okay? The Ford guys, the designers, the engineers gave it X amount of miles, X amount of years for a reason. They didn't know what was going to happen after a certain number of miles. If they could have given it a 300,000 mile, 14-year warranty, they would have. And they would have sold the truck for $100,000 and people would have paid that. But they didn't know, after all the testing and engineering work they did, that they could go past X amount of miles and X amount of years. So they didn't, okay? What does that mean? It means that they know more than us. So, even though we've done a lot of inspection work on this and done repairs and told you everything we know, we still don't know if it'll show up at your house and need an injector next week. We don't know that. All right, so please realize there is some risk in buying used, just like there is in buying a used toaster or a used Lazy Boy recliner or anything else, okay, that's used. If you don't like risk, buy a brand new one. A brand new one, XLT, long bed, 250, probably, well, I know what it is. It's about 50,000. Then you'll have 3 years and 36,000 miles of stress-free before you start stressing again after 3 years. Except you'll owe them $42,000 still. Anyway, just keep it real. Please know what you're buying. Understand the vehicle. It has a great ride. Pretty truck. We have before and after pictures. Please check them out. Copy of the title will be in the ad, everything. All right? Thank you.